Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl CheKesha Simms, and I am back with a planner related video. Now this video is going to be showing how I create a fun and easy DIY project using the digital downloads that came along with the Advent calendar VB kit for this month. And the second part of this video, I will be revealing day 11, 10, and 9 of the VB 12 days of Advent. So if you don't want to see the Advent calendar, then don't fear. It's going to be at the end of the video and you won't be spoiled. So spoiler alert, this reveal of day 11, 10, and 9 will be at the end of the video. So let's go into showing how I do this quick and easy DIY. All right, so I have opened up a web browser and I am opening up my preferred design program, which is Canva. And this is a free program or you can purchase it. So what I have here is a blank page that I've already sized to half letter size because I want my card to be a smaller size card. So these are all of the digital patterns and clip art that I have already downloaded to my computer and now uploaded to Canva. And that is the process that you have to do in order to get the images that you want to use. So now I'm just trying to figure out what I am going to put as my patterns. Now I'm adding more pages because I need to have this to be front and back in order to create the look that I want. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to drag and drop. If you drop it in the middle, it'll be a smaller size that you're able to crop and adjust. But I want it to actually cover the whole page. That way I don't have to worry about lines, in which once you drag it and hold it, it'll pretty much let you know if it's going to cover the whole page or just be in that box sized based on how you sized it. So right now I'm just playing with the transparency and the filters. And now I'm going to create the inside of my card. So I'm going to drag and drop these the floral pattern to be the top part of my card. And when you see me drag, I'm going to draw it up to the top so you can see the purple line. That purple line is the exact measurements for a half size. So if I put this image outside of those lines, it's going to be cut off. So now I want to do the bottom fold of my greeting card, and I am going to go over and pull some of the clip art. And I was going to speed this up, but I wanted to make sure I take my time to talk about how I'm creating this with the image. I know a lot of you have requested for me to show how I do Canva, and I will do that at a later time. But right now I'm just doing the basics. So as you can see, toying back and forth with the different clip art images. And as you can see, once you do it, you can minimize it. When I minimize it, you can shrink the size or you can crop it by using the adjustments at the top left of the template. And as you can see, I'm moving it so I can make sure that I'm inside of those purple guidelines. But you're only going to see those purple lines as you're moving your images around. So now I'm going to add this flower vase, and again I dropped it inside of the measurements. That way I can control the size of the image. So now what I'm going to do, once I finish adjusting these size, I want to be able to use a font for this card, and I want this to be a Christmas card. So I'm going to just go ahead and click on the text, and now they have formatted images, or well, text templates. And if you text what you're looking for, nine times out of 10 it'll find it. So I typed Merry Christmas, and as you can see, these are all the different holiday fonts that are already prepared for you in advance, so you don't have to formulate or create your own pattern. If you want to do that, you can, but I wanted to make this super simple and show you how to use all the free features that comes along with Canva. Again, they do have a paid version, and I only recommend you do the paid version is if it is a business need. I do use this for more than just doing digitals. I use this for business, so I do have the paid version. But what I'm doing now is just placing this and centering it the way that I need it. And now I'm going to take this part and change it and put my name. And I'm just going to type CheKesha Simms right there. I'm going to keep the font the same. And then that way it'll make it super simple. So I decided, since I used the bows on this one, I wanted to change the front side of the card. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the box and delete the image that I have, and then I'm going to use this one right here and just drop it so I can cover the whole page. And now I want to go ahead and make a couple of more adjustments, and you'll kind of play around with it and see how you want it to look aesthetically. So now I'm just doing adding 2 more pages because I want to make another card, just to kind of show you how I did this again. So I'm going to drag and drop this pattern. I thought this was super cute. I love the colors, and now I'm just kind of going back to seeing how I did the one on top, just as a reference. And I'm going to take this blank page, which will be the inside of the card, and drop and drag my clip art that I want to use. So since it is Christmas, I do want to use the Nutcracker, and as you can see, I did this one wrong because it's taking up the whole page. So I'm going to delete it and then drag it back over so it can be in the center of that box. And I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down a little bit, well, a lot of it. And move this over. And what I'm going to do with this one, I am going to, instead of putting a clip art above, I'm going to use an actual pattern at the top. So we're going to go through and pull a pattern that'll kind of match the color palette, shrink it down to size so I can make sure that it's fitting. And as you can see, I'm dragging it down just to make sure that it fits within the purple guideline, the purple lines for the size that I'm using. Again, I'm creating a half letter size greeting card. So I am going to use a I don't know why I can't figure out what you call it, but a made font. And I'm going to switch this one out, but I just wanted you to see the different fonts that you can use. I think I'm going to end up going back to I don't know which one I'm going to end up using, or I'm going to use the same one. I don't know. Let's see. It's funny, as you're filming and you're recording, you forget what you do until you're watching it yourself. Like, I'm watching this back as I'm talking to y'all. So yeah, I decided to delete this one, and I'm going to use a different one, which is this one that says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So this will knock out sending 2 greeting cards. So what I'm doing now is I was trying to decide if I wanted that image to sit in front of the script or sit behind it, and you can do that by right clicking on your image, and it'll bring it either forward so it'll overlap your writing, or you can set it behind it so your writing can overlap the image. But I decided to just put it back to the original state. So now what I'm doing is I'm writing from the Sims on this one, and I want to change the font. So I'm going to go in, and in the search part, I'm going to type script because I want script type fonts. And when these fonts come up, you'll know the ones that are free. The ones that are free does not have anything beside it. The paid ones have that gold crown. So if you want to use the gold crown fonts, you will have to pay for the app. in order to get access for those. So now just playing around with the different looks until I find the actual font that I like best for this greeting card. And I like the fact that I can just keep clicking and the font changes instead of me having to keep going back and copy and paste, copying it and then change the font, copy it and change the font. So you can change it right there and look at the change as you click the desired font that you're interested in using. So once I get the font that I'm going to choose, I'm going to go ahead and click that drop down arrow. Now you can pick three options. You can do if you look at the top right, it says share, it has the download, or publish. Because I want to share this to my computer, and I mean not share, because I want to save it to my computer so I'm able to print it, I'm going to do the arrow so I can download. And after I finish toggling, here I go, I'm going to click where it says ping. I'm going to do the PDF print and then click the image for the cut marks. That way I have a guide. So now what it's doing is just preparing it to download it. It's going to download it in PDF form, and I'm able to go ahead and see the download to the bottom left of my page, and it's going to automatically open it up in the format that you save it. And here's the image. So now I'm going to print it. Now my computer allows me to print on both sides, but if you are unable to print on both sides, you'll just have to manually feed it through your printer. So it went ahead and processed, and now I'm going to print it. So again, like I said, I decided to choose the option so I wouldn't have to manually flip it. And you see it sucks it back in and flips it over and prints on the other side. Magic, right? Let's check this out again. It's going to print one side, and then it's going to suck it back in and print the other side. Cool, right? And this is a HP Office Inkjet Pro printer that I'm using. All right, so now that you've seen how I created the images on Canva and how I printed using my HP printer, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to create the greeting card. So if, like I said in the printer portion, if you don't have the printer where you can print on both sides, and you have to manually do it, you just want to make sure that you print one side first and then feed it back through so you can print the back side. So I have these sized half letter size. So the size of the card is going to be a traditional size greeting card. And as you can see, I do have the cut marks on here that I'm going to follow. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these and then show you how I fold them, and then we'll be finished. All right, so what I'm doing is just lining this up with the cut marks, and I'm going to go ahead and cut all around all the parts. I like to pull the excess from the top part. That way, if for some reason it didn't cut, I won't have to remove it and try to make sure that I get my edges all lined up right. So what I'm going to do here is a little trick that I've seen I've actually been doing this for a while, but I never showed it. I've seen a couple of other planner babes do it. But what you do is when you cut the bottom line horizontally, don't cut all the way through. That way you can get your other cut line without cutting it off, because if you cut that whole horizontal part off, you're going to cut the vertical line going up and down, and you're going to have to kind of guess and eyeball. So that's a quick tip. All right, so now that I have cut my greeting cards, I am going to fold them. Now what I may do with this one, I might trim some of the sides off, I don't know yet, but basically all you do is just fold it in half and you have your greeting card. And if you want to be fancy, you could put like your little corner rounders and stuff like that. And this is just regular premium HP 30-pound paper. But if you wanted to have more of the Christmas card feel and gloss, you can use the glossy brochure paper or even a heavier cardstock. But I didn't want to go that route just because I wanted to keep it simple. And then, like I said, as you open it up, you have your greeting card. So that's it. This is a super fast way to use your VB digital and clip art to create some greeting cards for the holiday season. And as well, if you don't want to make them the actual physical cards, you can even make little digital cards by just doing the same thing. Instead of doing it on the full size, maybe just do like this and email them and text them to your family and friends. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that it's giving you an idea of how to use your digitals from the Advent calendars from Villa Beautiful, and let me know how you're using your digital downloads. I'll be so interested in hearing that. So if this was helpful, let me know, and also make sure you go to shopvillabeautiful.com and check out and see all the other amazing ideas that the rest of the design team is doing using all of the goodies from this kit. So until next time, loves, peace. So thank you for watching my DIY showing how to make these quick, easy, fun, and beautiful greeting cards for the holiday season using the digital downloads that came along with the VB Advent Calendar Kit. Now, this portion of the video is a spoiler, so if you don't want to see what I'm about to show, go ahead and click out. But before you go, make sure you click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. All right, so I'm playing catch up. So as you know, that this calendar set goes along with the 12 days of Christmas. So I already revealed day 1. So now today I'm going to be revealing day 2, 3, and 4. Now, as I stated in the day 1 video, I have not seen any of these packages, what's inside of it, but some of them you can kind of feel and know what's inside. So I'm going to be just as surprised as you are. So we're going to go ahead and open day 2. Ooh, day 2 is washi. So this is your 10 millimeter and your 5 millimeter washi. And this is like a copper color washi. So let's go ahead and roll out the larger size just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, now this is so cute. So this goes along with the theme of the kit. The kit was it Pretty Little Things? And this has all the pretty little things. It has your makeup compartment, lipstick, nails, bows, mirrors, I don't know if that's blush or eyeshadow palette, and your makeup brushes and your hangers. But this is super cute. And let's go ahead and roll out the smaller one because sometimes they are a little different than the bigger ones. All right, I'm glad I did roll this out. So this one actually has the bows all on it, and it is so cute. Oh my gosh, look how cute it is. So this is filled with different shapes and styles of bows, and it's so stinking cute. So I'm glad I decided to unroll that one too. All right, so day 3, I kind of already know what this is, but we're going to go ahead and open this and see what it actually looks like in the inside. Woo! So it is a cute VB pin. Oh my gosh. It is so cute. Let's take it out. So it has the rose gold hardware. And I say coppery because it's rose gold, but it has more of a copper feel to me than true rose gold. Oh, and it's matte. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I sounded like an animal. So it is a hot pink matte with the rose gold hardware, and it has the blush and clear crystals in the inside. And you all know she always sends a refill, so you can refill them if the ink gets low. So this is so cute. Oh my gosh. gosh. And it always comes with the protective wax on the tip. And it writes in 0.5 millimeter, and it is a smooth write. So if you've never gotten a VB pen, I will highly recommend this be one of the things that you at least treat yourself to. It's certain things that, you know, people are like, oh, I'm not spending that much money on a pen, but there's some things that you just got to treat yourself. So I think that every planner babe, pen enthusiast, stationery lover should have at least one VB pen in their collection. All right, so day 4. This feels different. This doesn't feel like anything that I've ever gotten from Villa Beautiful. So let's go ahead and open this. Oh, it's a notepad. It's a big notepad. This is cute. Let's open this up real quick. Oh, yes. I like this. Let me see. Is it a sticky? No, it's not sticky. So you can actually, if you want to, punch holes in this and put this in your planner. This is probably a great size for your smaller size planners. It probably wouldn't do well in a Hobonichi because it's a little bit wider, but any of you like your personal size, I'm not sure, this may even fit in a pocket size, I don't know, but this is super cute. And like I said, you can just punch holes in them. This is adorable. And so this is some of the clip art that is included in the digitals as well. I don't know if you saw, I don't think I showed it or not, but this is a part of the digitals that was in that pack. So this is day 2, 3, and 4. I hope you enjoyed the whole video and the spoilers. Again, make sure you go to the website shopvillabeautiful.com. That way you get to see not just my blog in regards to me creating the greeting cards, but you'll see some other amazing ideas from some of the other VB design team members. One of them is my favorite. I'm not even going to tell you what it is, but it's near and dear to my heart. I'm going to see if she can maybe make one and send it to me. But anyway, I love you guys. So until next time, peace.